Welcome to this self-awareness visualization. My name is Megan from Leading Lady Coaching, and I'm really glad you're here today. Find yourself a nice comfortable position where your body is fully supported and where you won't be interrupted for the next 10 minutes or so. Turn off your phone, make sure your neck and head are supported and that your feet are either firmly on the floor or your legs are resting if you're lying down. Uncross your legs and arms, place your hands on your thighs and just feel yourself starting to relax. Remember that if you feel overwhelmed at any time, you can open your eyes and ground yourself in the present moment. You can relax in the knowledge that this experience is a gift for yourself, a gift of relaxation and the enlightenment that comes within it. So as you start to relax and as you breathe in and out, nice and slowly and deeply, I would like you to focus on a spot on your hand, any little spot, perhaps a crease or a freckle, or just something of note to you. And as you listen to me, as you focus totally on that little spot on your hand, and as you become more and more comfortable, just observe whether your hand becomes fuzzy and blurred, or whether that little spot you're focusing on becomes more and more defined. And while you're deciding whether it's fuzzy and blurred or more defined, I'm wondering whether your eyelids feel really, really light, or whether they feel really, really heavy. Perhaps heavier as your comfort deepens, just like deep relaxation. And as you feel that deep relaxation, as you breathe away any negative tension, I wonder if your eyelids will become even heavier. Perhaps you'll want to blink. Or perhaps they will become so heavy that they will want to close. And as your focus becomes more and more intense, your eyelids too become heavier and heavier. Your body is more and more relaxed, and your mind is more and more focused on listening and relaxing and drifting to a place that feels good for you. So if they haven't already, your eyelids will start to close now, easily and naturally, as you become even more comfortable, feeling comfortable in yourself, comfortable about yourself in every way. As you let your eyes close now, notice that your eyelids feel so heavy, so shut tight, so that your comfort can continue more and more, so that you can relax so entirely, because everything is just as you need it to be. And now you can forget about those eyelids altogether and just allow your mind to drift, because your mind wants to drift, to relax, deeper and deeper, heavier and heavier, as you enter a much more relaxed state. Now I'd like you to imagine that you live in a house with many, many rooms. Take a few moments to visualize your house. Step in through the front door and just notice all the rooms that your house consists of inside. As you start to wander around inside your house, perhaps you notice that you normally only inhabit just a few of these rooms. Notice those rooms you normally spend most of your time in, perhaps restrict yourself to. Notice those rooms that you feel most familiar with and most comfortable with. And you may feel a sense that the other rooms somehow seem beyond you. Rooms that you go in only very occasionally. Others that you don't go in at all. Even if you're curious to know them, somehow they remain rather hidden to you. Take your time to really take stock of all the rooms in your house. Those more hidden rooms might not be obvious at first. You may need to be determined to notice them, because they've always been somewhat out of your sight. But now you're curious and ready and comfortable to see them. You want to explore those rooms you're least familiar with, those rooms that are a bit of a mystery to you. They're ready to be explored now, and you're ready to go in them. Allow yourself to fully explore your house now. Go in each room, especially those that feel unfamiliar to you, and just notice what you see inside. Notice that the rooms vary in their tidiness, in their state of repair, in their decor, in their colour, their brightness and their darkness. Just take it all in and allow the brain to roam around for as long as it wishes to. Feel free while you're doing so to tidy up. Clean, do any repair jobs you notice, rearrange any items that seem out of place, and discard anything that doesn't belong in your house. You may notice that some of your rooms appear to have been decorated by you, to your taste and choice, and in other rooms, they appear to have already been decorated and furnished before they were yours, by various people in your life, perhaps your family, your friends, your ancestors, your teachers and caregivers, and perhaps by society in general. You can think of these rooms as the beliefs and values that have been imparted to you. That may be from previous generations. It may be from the influences around you everywhere you go. And you might decide that they don't suit you. They might not fit with the other areas of your house. They may need updating with more relevant examples that feel right for you here today. And also notice the rooms that are dimly lit. This may represent the parts of you that you know little about, or you're unable to see clearly. You may need to turn a light on in those rooms, either a ceiling light or spotlights making it really nice and bright, or perhaps just a little side light positioned carefully to shine its brightness in the most gloomy of corners. Just to learn more about that specific part of the room and of yourself. Only when you can see your room clearly can you inspect if things need repairing or rearranging. So don't be afraid to do that now. As you continue to explore your house, you may find that some rooms are securely locked, possibly even boarded shut, and you may just feel a sense that there are other rooms that you haven't come across yet, but a part of you knows that they're there nonetheless. Perhaps a cellar, a loft or roof space that's hidden or concealed in some way, a secret passage or tunnel even. These rooms could be the hurt or wounded parts of yourself that contain those painful feelings that you may not want to revisit because they're difficult. But inside you know that there would be some freedom in addressing them, if you felt you could face those fears and hurts today. And part of self-awareness and self-development is carefully opening up those darker rooms and those shut-tight rooms, and letting the light shine into them, even to start with if it's just through a small opening where the door is slightly ajar. Just by opening that door even a little, you are instigating your own healing and greater self-awareness. And on your journey of exploration around your house, you might find that the windows are dirty. Perhaps they aren't making it easy for you to see things clearly. And from inside your house, your perception of the outside could be clouded or muddied by this. So cleaning the windows in the house of your psyche can remove old blockers and shadows and distortions from your view of the world out. And as you come towards the end of your explorative journey around your house and the many, many rooms it comprises, you can now recognize with greater familiarity that all the parts of your house that you have explored are in some way parts of you. And as you explored the house and its many rooms and made the changes that you desired, in that you supported yourself in feeling right at home within yourself and all your various parts. Maybe you found it daunting exploring a house you didn't know well, a house that seemed mysterious in places, intimidating in some ways. You may have felt frightened to open some doors and worried about what's behind them. Or maybe you were simply curious, excited even. However you felt, know that you have become more aware, more confident to explore, modify, tidy up and repair any part of you. And when you're ready, you can now gently bring yourself back to the present moment, feeling fine, feeling enlightened, feeling good about yourself, and allowing every part of you to be back here in the present moment today. So when you're ready, you can open your eyes, and all natural feelings will return to you now, feeling good, feeling refreshed. And just take a few minutes to unpack what you have noticed and become aware of this visualization and how to utilize this awareness now as you live your life. I hope you've enjoyed this experience today, and thank you for being here.